Hello and welcome to the greatest game entertainment show on earth. Today I show you all my tricks and lineups I use with Viper on ICEBOX. So the most common plant position is here on a default. If you have planted here, you have two options for lineups, or at least there are two options I use. The first one is, if you know that they're pushing from behind, you can go mid and just push against this wall. This is not very exactly, and this is very user-friendly, this lineup. You just have to aim at the second of those squares on the roof. So we have to aim in this square. In the middle, around in the middle I aim, and it bounces off the wall, and then it covers all the plant spot and they can't defuse. So the second lineup for a default is when you just go into the spawn and you're just running against this wall in the middle of it, and then you aim your crosshair on the middle of this line. It will look like this. Then you pull out your molly, your Viper snakebite, and then perform a simple left click. The snakebite bounces off this thingy behind there and lands exactly on spike. With Gecko, it happens more often that the spike is planted up here. If this is the case, there is also a nice lineup. You just go again into the spawn, but this time you're walking up against this corner and you're aiming between those two arrows over the edge, and you're performing a simple left click with your molly, and the molly lands exactly on top. So for B side, there's also the default plant spot. The first lineup is when you just go back there and run against this door frame like this. You just have to aim at this dark spot where the dark spot ends, and you pull out your Viper molly, perform a simple left click, and the molly will bounce off this yellow box and lands exactly on plant position. The second one, and this is the lineup I use when they think I'm going for a lineup and they think I'm going back for my usual plant lineup position. Then I'm going back there. I'm going all the way into the spawn. And I really love this lineup because they never think that it works from here. You just run against this pole here, and then you aim your hut from your orb and your wall exactly on the left and right side of this gray square here. So it has to look like this. So now you have it in the middle of it, and you just have to press left click now, and the molly lands exactly on the spike and they can't defuse. So if you're attacking and you have ult with Viper, I highly recommend that you go through tube into kitchen, and you can just activate your ult here. Okay, it worked at the second try. Don't know why the first one didn't work. Yeah, so you can plant the spike now in every position you want, but one position I really like is this one. Because now I know that if I die, my mates can easily kill them at the defuse. The ult is so strong because they have to push all the way through your ult if they want to get towards you. And when they approach, they are at nearly 1 HP. If they come up here, there's also no chance that they can easily come up here. And yeah, it's just very safe and you can defend the spike pretty easy. So those were all the tips and tricks and lineups I use with Viper on ICEBOX. If you have any further questions or if I missed something, just write it into the comments down below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.